Incredible athlete alert! What Sydney McLaughlin has in store for you will surprise you. Is she really thinking about doing something mind-blowing? Her next move is going to shock you. Stay tuned to find out. Sydney McLaughlin Lebron, the track and field superstar, totally rocked last year's World Championships. It was like she had nothing else to prove in her signature event, the 400-meter hurdles. She was only 22 years old when she secured a world title in the 400-meter hurdles. And on top of that, she already had an Olympic gold medal from the previous year. She totally dominated the competition, winning the final by a jaw-dropping 1.5 seconds. And let's not forget that she shattered her own world record for the third time in a single year. That's some serious talent right there. But guess what? In 2023, she decided to take on a whole new challenge, and yeah, she's not joking. Running the same distance, but this time without the hurdles. Talk about shaking things up. This move is really intriguing because it opens up the possibility for her to go after gold medals in both the 400 and 400-meter hurdles at the 2024 Paris Olympics next summer. And hey, there's even a chance she could threaten the world record in the plain old 400-meter race, a record that's been standing tall since way back in 1985. But before she takes on the world stage again, she's got the US Outdoor National Championships in Eugene, Oregon, starting this Thursday. It's going to be exciting to see how she fares in this new venture. When asked about her motivation, Sydney said, "I'm just trying to see where my flat speed's at, comparatively, and trying something new, trying something fun, in a year where it's not the Olympics yet." You gotta admire her for being adventurous and not being afraid to mix things up. She's not quite sure whether she'll stick with the flat 400 this year or go back to the hurdles. The decision might come this year, or maybe even next year. Who knows? The US Nationals this weekend will be a big deal because the top 3 finishers will score their spots at the World Championships in Budapest later this summer. Sydney is already guaranteed a spot in the 400 hurdles because of her win last year. But she's only run the individual 400 a few times since she turned pro in 2018. So this is kind of a fresh challenge for her. Some might think that flat 400 would be easier since you don't have to deal with those 10 barriers along the way, right? Well, not, according to Sydney. She actually thinks the regular 400 is harder. With hurdles, she has a step pattern to follow, which gives her a sense of how she's doing time-wise. But in the flat 400, there is more strategy involved and a smaller margin for error. She shared, "Personally, I think the flat 400 is harder. The hurdles distract me from the fact that I'm running. When I don't have anything in front of me, I feel all of the lactic a little bit more." It seems like her switch to the flat 400 has sparked some rumors in the track and field community. People are wondering if this move could lead to her going after the 400-meter world record, which has been set by Marita Koch and remained untouched for nearly 38 years. While Sydney has shattered the 400 hurdles record multiple times, she knows that flat 400 record is a whole different ballgame. With her recent personal best of 49.1 seconds at the NYC Grand Prix, she's not getting ahead of herself. She humorously said, "I've got to break 49 seconds first before I can talk about that." She believes it's attainable at some point in the future. She told USA Today Sports, "When and if we go for that, we haven't decided. I do think it is humanly and physically possible. Yes. It's just amazing to see her confidence and determination." For now, her near-term goal seems to be the American record, which is 48.7 seconds set by Sanya Richards-Ross, who's now an NBC analyst. Sydney wants to prove herself as a serious contender in the flat 400 before even thinking about those Olympic medals next summer. She's taking it one step at a time. But don't worry, the 400 hurdles will always be a part of her journey. She knows they're both unique events but also compatible in certain ways. So she's focusing on building that flat speed and then incorporating it back into the hurdles. A reporter wondered if she feels like she's already accomplished everything she wanted in the 400 hurdles, especially with her outstanding performances in holding 6 out of the 7 fastest times in history. But Sydney replied, "No, I don't think I have. She's clearly got bigger plans and aspirations for her career, and that determination is truly inspiring." Take the first step today and unleash your limitless potential. Subscribe to our channel for more awe-inspiring stories and motivational content, and together, let's conquer the impossible. Stay inspired, stay unstoppable.